Oh, Hilton, stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton, stay. Oh, Hilton, stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Get 2 times membership rewards points per dollar on eligible purchases in key business categories, as well as on each eligible purchase of $5,000 or more, on up to $2 million in eligible purchases per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. One of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. Mm-hmm. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
I am so excited for this spa day. Candles lit, music on, hot tub warm and ready. And then my chronic hives come back. Again, in the middle of my spa day. What a wet blanket. Looks like another spell of itchy red skin. If you have chronic spontaneous urticaria or CSU, there is a different treatment option. Hives during my next spa day? Not if I can help it. Learn more at treatmyhives.com.
My football team's got me drinking. My football team's got me drinking. Give me beer or whiskey, wine or gin. Anything to shake this mood I'm in. My football team's got me drinking.
Back at it again with another shade of blue. We are the KC Soccer Journal. My name is Cody Bradley. Thad Bell, Robert Russert, and Kerry Robinson are all here. It is Monday. We are recording this Sunday. Sorry, long weekend. During the Chiefs game. Chiefs have just kicked off, but I'm not feeling too confident about it. I don't think we're going to miss a whole lot. So, back to the real soccer. The real football. I don't know what we're calling it these days. President wants to change it. MLS Cup was this weekend. We actually do have a lot to talk about, but we're going to start right there with MLS Cup. 3-1. Miami did it. Messi is the champion. It felt inevitable. Robert, I know you were watching this one, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm always hoping for just a good game, right? I mean, that's what we want. And it was a good game. It was pretty intense. Tense. Miami went up 1-0. Vancouver tied it. We had a triple post in this one. Yes. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So a little crazy, but, Messi ends up with 2 assists. Vancouver can't take advantage. And Alba and Busquets go out, with a championship. A lot of people I know dogging Miami, but Miami is showing this league, this is the direction we need to go. We need to up the salary. We need to get bigger players in and become one of the top leagues in the world, which arguably we're in the top 10. Some people say, a lot of people dispute that, but hey, I'm glad to see it. And it meant so much to Jordi Alba. It meant so much.
Yeah. Absolutely.
On the field, and you could see it. They weren't here just for a paycheck. And
Robert, I'm with you. I'm glad that you came out bravely and did that, because I think that is an unpopular take. But I'm with you on that. I don't hate that Miami is crowned, or that Messi is crowned champion. Miami bothers me more so than just Messi. But it seems fitting. Like he was destined for it. He got another trophy over here. And like you said, I really did enjoy seeing the players on the field after that. I liked that a lot. And it is a great point. They are the ones doing it. It makes everybody else mad. Of course it does. But they're pushing the boundaries. I don't know how legal it is, but they're doing all of it. And I don't hate this. Vancouver did play really good. They might have played better. But Miami does that to teams. They've been doing it. They did it to Sporting Kansas City, which feels like 5 years ago, but it was at the beginning of this year, where Sporting kind of all these teams kind of hang with them, and it looks like they're in it and they have their chances. And then eventually some tired legs get there and minuscule gaps open, and the quality of players that they have and the experience that they have, they just wait and it eventually gets there. These players can be good in MLS and locked in, but there's going to be just a little gap. You're just going to be just a step behind or a half step, and Messi punishes you.
You know, Cody, one thing I did really like though, I'm glad that Luis Suarez was not a major part of the last run of this
Same.
series because, you know, some of the things he's done, obviously, what an ass. But yeah, so that was a good thing. And you know, it's not a retirement league. People are like, oh, retirement league. Miami used a lot of young guys, you know,
Yeah.
Allende with what, 9 goals in the playoffs to make this happen.
Yeah, that I think it made it a lot more palatable without Luis Suarez out there.
Oh, I'm sure it did. And you know, I just want to echo Robert's point is everybody should go out and sign a Messi and an Alba and cheat on their salary cap and do every other kind of abuse they can. That in 3 years we'll find out about it, but they won't take the championship away. I think we should all do that. I agree.
Hey, there is precedence, obviously, but we don't know that's actually happening. But yeah.
No, we don't know that's actually happening. We don't know that. Not yet. And when it does, they won't put an asterisk next to the name. But again, Messi has been doing this. It's not that it's just MLS teams are, you know, sporting that Messi does those things too. He's been doing it since I don't know for how long I've been watching international soccer. I mean, it feels like he's been out there doing it to everybody in the best leagues in the world. So it's not a surprise that he can still get stuff done. But yeah, and it's good that they did have some other guys in there. It was not just Messi and Alba and Busquets and Suarez. So yeah, it was good.
I mean, as a sporting fan who didn't watch the game, hearing that there was a, you know, they hit the crossbar 3 times, or, you know, I hope without also happening in the semifinals between LAFC and
Yeah.
Vancouver, I hope that means that our curse from 2017 is gone and broken.
Somewhere Saad Abdul Salam is just saying thank you.
But, you know, I mean, go back to MLS Cup 2013, which, you know, anniversary of, right? You know, we had that ball that hit the left post or right post of Jimmy and then bounced off the other ones. So, I mean, you know, it happens.
Robert, just to go back to your league ranking, you put MLS in the top 10. On the globalfootballrankings.com website, it is number 10 in the world right now, behind Serie A in Brazil and the Eredivisie in the Netherlands.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all old players, man. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who think that's what it is, but obviously they're not educated. But going back to the third goal in that match, I mean, Messi's skill just to chest that ball down, ball drops right to his left foot, and he taps it, chips it in on for Allende, and I mean, the guy's just good.
It was so beautiful. I did the same thing that I did when he scored the banger in Arrowhead. And I had to just internalize all of the feelings that I had in that moment where I knew that I got to see the greatest ever score a banger with my own eyes in front of me. And I just like leaned back and internalize, tried to appreciate the moment. And I did that in the MLS Cup. Messi's here. We don't know how much longer we're going to get for sure out of him in this league or on the pitch at all. So I did. That play was absolutely beautiful, and I made sure to just sit with it for a moment because we all like soccer, and he is the best to ever do it, the most beautiful to ever do it, and it's poetry in motion. Yeah, I don't hate it. The more I talk about it, the more I'm kind of happy about this result. I'm sorry for Vancouver. The Whitecaps, it's a great organization. They, like I said, they kind of outplayed them, but I'm sorry. It was destiny. You can't fight it. The soccer gods decided.
I don't know that Vancouver I would classify as a great organization. I mean, they're on the border of having to move to another city because they can't secure a spot to play. So,
well, that would be a tragedy.
I was trying
with their long history. That'd certainly be a tragedy. I hope that doesn't happen.
But I'm also like one of those people that when a team is so good as Miami, and again, some of the questionable methods they've got good, but when a team is that good, I tend to root against them. I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm rooting for Sebastian Berhalter and all that type of stuff. So,
yeah, I'm with you. And I generally always do that as well. But there have been a few moments in history. And one of those was when the Patriots were going for that perfect season in the Super Bowl. I hated Tom Brady. Still hate the Patriots, still hate Tom Brady. But honestly, I kind of wanted to see that perfect season. And that was when they played the Giants and Eli got it, and there was the helmet catch. And yeah, that was honestly, I think in big moments I switch because I want to see some history made. I like elite performances, and yeah, I like this.
And,
This was
and a
this was
bandwagon
good.
jumper. Yeah, that's okay.
If it
Hey,
makes
is
during
Go
the
ahead,
World
Carrie.
Cup draw, Cody, I just want to say that Tom Brady did get booed at Power and Light.
Did he? Hell yes.
Yes.
Nice job, KC. Good
But,
stuff.
Vancouver's problem is they have nobody that you can hate. That's the problem.
I almost just wanted to jump into the World Cup thing there. We're gonna talk about that in segment 3. We'll get to that painful 30, 40 minutes beforehand. But that I think there is speaking of cups, I think there is another cup, and I think it's being played tomorrow here in Kansas City. Is that right?
There is the NCAA Women's College Cup. Is the final is at CPKC Stadium on Monday. We'll probably post this on Monday, so you might not be able to hear about it until after the fact.
Yeah. And there was the semifinals were over the weekend, so it's Florida State and Stanford have advanced to the final.
Stanford's a good team, man. They're a very good team. Duke played them really well in the second semifinal, played them really well. Stanford was the better team, and the real difference was, I'm trying to remember her name. It is Jasmine Akey, or however you say that, Aikey, Akey.
Good name.
But anyway, tremendous free kick over the wall into the corner. Amazing shot. So she's top drawer soccer player of the year, semifinalist for Matt Kerman Trophy. Stanford has another one of those. They've outscored all the rest of the teams in college by like 20 goals. Pretty damn good
Nice.
team.
Is she going to the draft this year then?
There is no draft.
Oh. So they actually have to graduate, or can they just decide at any time? They can decide at any time, right?
Yes. And there was a number of NWSL teams there watching those games.
And attendance was what you'd expect for a college cup, more or less.
What would we expect? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
Not a whole lot. A couple thousand, maybe.
Well, they announced 7,000 something, but
Okay.
there was never 7,000 people in the stadium at one time because team fans show up to two teams playing for the semifinal, and then they leave and more filter in for the second game and stuff like that. So,
And we're going to see two teams that have been powerhouses for women's soccer for the most recent years. Florida State won 2 years ago, I believe.
or was it last year or the year before?
Last year
But
was
very recently.
Yes, last year was Tar Heels. But yeah, I mean this is the team that would have Alyssa Thompson if she didn't go into NWSL.
Yep.
These are the type of people that, they both scout, and, you can't really get close to the power that these two teams have ever been at.
I would say the final on Monday night, you'll see, maybe double digits of those players will go to play in NWSL or USL Super League, if nothing else. It'll be a good game.
Okay, we're gonna go to break, and then we're gonna talk about the Sporting KC head coach search. We got an update on that last week, Thad. We'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Deck your home with Blinds.com. La 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 la. La 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 Blinds.com. DIY or let us install. La 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 la. La 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 Blinds.com. Free design consultation. Free. Plus free samples and free shipping. Free.
Head to Blinds.com now for up to 50% off site-wide plus a free professional measure.
La 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 Blinds.com.
Rules and restrictions may apply.
All right, so as we started this podcast, I noticed a new thing slid into our rundown right as we were starting. It's very secretively, so I wouldn't see it beforehand. So that
I
we couldn't
posted
talk
it in
about
Slack. I posted it in
Okay.
Slack, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
you knew I wanted to talk about it beforehand so we could do it well, but Thad likes some anarchy. So Thad's got a game. What game do you have for us? We're gonna play a game here, and then we're gonna talk about the Sporting KC head coach stuff.
It's relevant. It's relevant.
Oh, look at that.
I had two games. I'm going to go with the specific one because what is today the anniversary of, Robert?
2013 MLS Cup Championship.
What just happened yesterday?
MLS Cup.
So this is about MLS Cup.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. I don't know a better way to do this, but we're going to go round robin a little bit. We'll start with Robert. Name me a team who has never won an MLS Cup.
Never won an MLS Cup. Well, that'd be the Red Bulls because they have never won shit.
Let me get this marked off now because I have.
I saw this infographic today, Thad. I saw this picture online.
Really? I did not.
Oh.
I'm stealing this from something else I saw. Cody, you're next.
St. Louis City SC.
That's cheating.
It's still valid.
It is.
I got more, but I had to go with my easy one first. I had to claim
Carrie?
that one.
I feel like I'm blanking now. Has Dallas?
That's not an answer. That's a question.
They haven't. Did the Burn? The Burn never won anything.
No.
Don't tell her.
All right, well, I'm afraid of that one, so I'm gonna go the Revs.
The New England Revolution.
They tried a number of times.
Yeah, they since we just named that, what team has went to the most MLS Cups and never won a game? The New England Revolution.
Taylor Twellman, poor man.
That would be they're the equivalent of the Buffalo Bills. Go to the final and lose a bunch. They lost 5 MLS Cups.
They should have won the last year they had like the crayon logo. What a shame for that logo.
Thad, do defunct teams count in this?
Of course.
Okay.
Robert. Back to Robert.
Tampa Bay. No. I will go with
well, you just said Tampa Bay. That's your
okay, I'll go with Tampa Bay. Okay.
Cody.
Club de Foot.
You are correct. Carrie.
I'll say Dallas.
You are correct. Have they ever been to an MLS Cup?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
They have been to one. Robert.
Let's see.
Thad, you're telling me
Minnesota United.
Sorry, I was trying to stall for you, Robert. Thad, are you telling me you came up with this today and you really didn't see this post that was on the MLS subreddit that literally had all of the pictures and like a whole infographic on breakdown of titles and all of this?
I
saw the same one. I saw the same one, Cody.
Like it's like a study guide for the exact questions you're asking.
No,
I did not see this one. I'm going in cold.
One of the shows on Sirius Satellite Radio did this very same one like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
What did you say, Robert?
What did I say? Cody was talking.
I know.
I said Minnesota United.
Vancouver Whitecaps.
Hold on, I got to mark things off here so we don't get it confused. Minnesota, right there. Okay. Yes, Vancouver Whitecaps. You're correct.
Stupid Canadians.
How many Canadian teams have won the MLS Cup?
1. Oh.
What?
Didn't
Toronto has one.
You're wrong.
I know.
This infographic is wrong, man.
No, Toronto won one. They lost
they did.
Union.
Philadelphia Union?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Good job.
All right. Robert?
Austin.
Very good. Cody?
FC Cincinnati.
Correct. Carry your
Give me a
next.
second. Yeah. Austin. Did we say
I
Austin?
said Austin.
Oh crap.
That's why I'm making sure to mark these off so we can't cheat.
Okay.
Although if I was going to cheat for anybody, it would be
Carry new teams.
Nashville.
Good.
Thank you.
Miami Fusion.
Oh.
correct.
See, Robert's gonna get some more rounds out of this because he's got the history aspect. Charlotte.
Well, you just saw the logo today and all the stuff. So
Charlotte.
Correct.
Chivas USA.
Oh,
very correct.
Nice, Gary. Nice, Gary.
I'm running out here. I have one left, I think.
I think there's only two left.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Montreal.
Got it.
He already said clubfoot, so
Oh, okay. You're right. La 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 la. And this is getting tough.
it is.
The other one. I'm gonna win.
No, that's wrong.
Where's the buzzer? Dad, give him a timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, you're out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Cody.
San Diego.
Oh, damn it.
And there is one more.
Orlando.
Ah. All right, we draw. We draw. That was good. Well fought, Carrie.
I think I should get the one up because I have the defunct team in mind.
That's true. That's
All
true.
right. So I asked earlier who'd been to the most and not one. Who's been to the most
Ever?
MLS Cups?
That's got to be the Galaxy, right?
Yeah, I would have guessed the Galaxy.
Correct. Second most?
DC.
It's a
Correct.
great guess. Yeah.
Do you want to go any deeper? Columbus
Those are the
Crew?
two teams that have the most also.
Columbus, I imagine, is up there, right?
Hey, can
Yep.
I ask a question? Because I pulled this thing up. How many teams have won more MLS Cups than Kansas City?
Only 3.
Correct.
3. Yeah. And we're tied with I think 3 other teams: Houston, Seattle, and San Jose.
I'm
But
sorry.
it's been 12 years.
I refuse to believe that you did not use this thing on the subreddit here.
I did not, man. I would tell you.
Okay.
I did, like I said, I got this from one of the Sirius Satellite Radio shows sometime in the last week and a half. They were talking the MLS Cup, and I was like, hey, I should use that. I didn't even hear the whole show.
Carrie, who played in the MLS Cup last year?
Galaxy and
This always gets me. Every year in any sport, soccer, football, I'm always like, damn, who was that?
Carrie, maybe you need a drink to help your brain wake up for this.
Galaxy and Union.
No, I just gave you a hint.
Wake up! Oh, Red Bulls.
I didn't get that either.
I was like, I had a drink before coming here.
That was really clever, Robert. Too clever for me, apparently.
Who was in the first MLS Cup?
Well, that's easy.
DC and
For old people.
I wasn't born yet.
Oh, shut up.
I'm not even going to look at the thing for this one. It is DC and LA, right? Galaxy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who was the MVP?
Beckham.
Who scored the game winner?
Is Beckham too? Is
Beckham
Beckham too
wasn't
young?
there yet. Beckham swooped in after a few seasons
yeah.
to save the day.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's no way I would know
Eddie
that.
Pope scored the game
Oh,
winner.
that's a name I know too.
Yeah.
It was a resounding 1-0, right?
No, it was it 1-0?
Oh, that
3-2.
was the first game ever. That was the first MLS game ever.
That was
It
1-0.
was-
Yeah,
It
Ronaldo
was
scored that one.
0-0. Like
Yeah.
it was 0-0 the whole game.
Ronaldo scored a nice goal.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, the
nice
MLS Cup
job,
was
Thad.
3-2.
So I
3-2.
believe if I heard that correctly, you have another game in the chamber too. 'Cause you said you had a
Yeah,
couple.
I could pull it out right now if you wanted to.
No. We're spreading out the love. I love when Thad has a thing for us to get to here. So let's move on to Sporting Kansas City. We had actual discussion about the search for a coach. Thad, what do you have for us? There's 2 names, right?
There is 2 names, Raphael Wiki and Freyr Alexanderson. However you say that.
I think you nailed it. Friar Alexanderson.
Straight
Raphael
out of the
Wiki.
Sound of Music, apparently.
Yeah. Didn't do it well, but I think you did it. So what
I'd
do you
love to
know,
hear
Thad?
that.
What do you know?
Not a ton, man. First of all, Raphael Wiki.
Sorry, what can you actually say is what I meant. What do you know? What can you say?
Still not a lot on either. Raphael Wiki was the one mentioned in Bogart's article. Freyr Alexanderson's in some paywall article of somebody having interest. So that's 2 of the 3. I did see that I think Raphael Wiki turned down St. Louis. So one of those 2 turned down St. Louis.
Well, good. That makes him a better candidate for us.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, Wiki was coach for Chicago Fire in like 2020, 2021. Fire has been a shithole. Well, Chicago in general has been a shithole for a long time. So the Fire just amplified that. But he was probably okay then. I don't remember him being somebody I really liked. But he was also with the U17s for the US, and I remember not liking him, but I don't think I've liked a lot of US U17 coaches. So.
I think I saw from the stats he's had like of all of his positions except for Chicago Fire, he had at least a 60, 65-ish percentage of winning. But with Chicago Fire, it was like 20 or 30, which isn't great. But
It was
also,
single digit wins, but
yes, but also was during COVID and also like with Chicago Fire.
right. But also the winning teams he's been on has been in like because a lot of the European leagues have like two or three teams at the top that are good and everybody else, and he's been on those teams coaching them from my understanding. So I don't know. It's up to David Lee and pick one of those three guys because there's a third candidate that we don't know.
That's Benny Failhaber, right? Gotta be.
Could be.
The team hasn't confirmed any of this, though, correct?
Correct.
Cody, have you seen a picture of Wiki? He's a looker.
He's a handsome guy.
So Carrie has a favorite already.
He is? I thought he looked like Where's Waldo with a beard.
No, he looks like a mix between like Chris Hemsworth and Superman's like regular states. States.
His regular state. He looks the same. He just has glasses on.
I think that might be it, but Chris Hemsworth for sure.
Okay, cool.
There's a little bit of Ryan Reynolds in there too, isn't there? A little bit, maybe.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
I am not seeing this, but yeah, okay.
Okay, Thad thinks he's ugly. So
And
the
the
other
other-
name?
The
Yeah,
other
go ahead.
ones giving like flashed, like Barry Allen, CW Network.
Yes, less Chris Hemsworth and Thor, and Freyr Alexanderson is more the Flash, I think, or Ant-Man, perhaps. I'm kind of intrigued, at least. He's Icelandic, and I think if I'm stretching into making a connection here, Icelandic football has, I think, outperformed their individual ability over the years, and so that would maybe lend credence to something there in the philosophy and the style of play from Icelandic football. But he's also coached the women's national football team, so he's been around. He is currently a manager, correct? He's not out of a job.
He was.
I think that's right.
He is currently managing, or at least was as of very recently.
SKC Braun.
No,
sorry, I added the
SK Braun.
C. That didn't feel right.
I was like, SKC who? What?
Surprise.
So yeah, I don't I'm not looking too much into these names. We're just kind of here along for the ride. I'm not able to tell you how much better any one of these would be or what their philosophies are and at least going forward and what they're saying in discussions and all of that. So I'm just here for the ride. I just hope David Lee gets it right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's December. We don't have a coach. We have 13 players under contract, maybe 14. 14, sorry.
Yeah, we've got to see a lot of action soon.
I think we'll start seeing action pretty quickly, quite honestly. I don't know that for a fact, but if they're down to three candidates, as again, according to Tom Bogert, down to three candidates, I think they'll have that decision made in a week or so.
And just the fact, like we always talk about, just the fact that we're hearing something about it
right
would lend credence to things are actually happening. And once we do hear something, it generally doesn't take too long after that.
So right now, between the three options, I would choose the option we don't know the name of, but
because you're still hoping it's Benny.
I'm not necessarily hoping it's anybody in particular, but it would be interesting if it was Benny. No, I just neither one of those guys gives me any like, oh, I'm really impressed by him, but neither one of them also makes me go, I hate him. So
they've talked about how they want someone familiar with MLS's, rules. So of the two, I guess that'd be Wiki, huh?
Have they really said they want somebody?
Why does he need to know them? Well, guess what
Yeah.
David Lee is for?
Yeah,
He knows
yes,
the
I
soccer
guess,
rules.
but-
That's all he needs to know.
Other teams will want somebody that needs to know the rules, but
Yeah.
3
They just need-
chances to sub, Wiki. That's all you get.
Windows.
5.
With 3 windows, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that right. Dare
No, you
correct me
didn't.
that. 3 chances to sub. That's 3 windows.
Exactly.
It's the same
That
thing
is
as window.
correct.
You said
I
3
said-
subs.
No, I said 3 chances to sub. 100%. Play it back.
Okay, well, technically it's 4 chances to sub because you can sub at halftime, but not
Halftime,
use one of
right,
those other
yeah.
ones.
Kind of
And
got
if
you.
you have a head injury. So, I mean,
Technically,
Actually.
Well,
Okay.
technically.
So we have current things going on. Current are playing 7v7s.
not
No,
anymore.
They were. They played.
They weren't really playing 7. Oh, anyway. So yeah, no, they were very mediocre. Lost 2 games, won 1.
They had the lead
penalties.
2-0 on, yeah. Jeez.
They had a lead in like at least the first 2 games. I don't know if they did in the third game because I didn't watch it. I did see the end of it, yeah. So I don't remember if I think they had a lead in that too. Ellie Wheeler played well. Pfeiffer played well,
that was about it.
and
Oh, and
goalie,
the goalkeeper.
yeah, she did pretty good. She stopped the 2 penalties.
I like the style of play though. It's a fun tournament. Sevens
It
is
is.
fun.
I saw somebody like, they need to take it more seriously. I'm like, there's only so serious they can, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I looked at San Diego, who's the team that won it, if I understand correctly. I did not see the end of it, but somebody said it did. They did, and they took a really large chunk of their starting roster there. So, I mean, it was regular starter players. The Current took of their starting, what you would expect to be in their starting 11 or their normal rotation, starting 13 would be Lola Bonta. That
Well,
was the only
that's
one.
because the rest of them are injured, So,
Well, yeah. Or doing other national team stuff or whatever. Claire Hutton could have been there. She wasn't injured.
yeah.
But, 7v7 on a small field is not necessarily Temwa's strength. I mean, what is she going to do? Like, get up to speed and she'll be out the stadium by the time she gets a shot? It's Michelle Cooper would have been great, but she was injured, and she was at the College Cup game the other night with Duke playing.
I like the point about Temwa being useless on that short of a field. I hadn't considered that.
I mean, she wouldn't be useless, but it's a much smaller field, and yeah, how much time can she like get to break away from defenders?
Yeah.
And there's no
Less
offside.
balls over the top. Yeah. Yeah.
They could have really used a Claire Hutton or Dabinia for that tight of a field and stuff like that, but they probably didn't force anybody to play.
What, they didn't want that $5 million?
Well, it was $5 million spread out, but yeah, it would have been a good payday if they won it.
I'm a nerd for the business of sports. Did you get the impression that it did some numbers? Do you think people were watching? I just appreciated that major networks were making this investment to try to do this, and I'm hoping that they saw some return and people were streaming it at the very least.
I mean,
It was the
stre-
second one.
It streamed on YouTube. So, takes you back about 10 years in NWSL days, but
What was on DAZN,
It
but it was on TNT and True
Yeah, it was on
network
TNT.
TVs.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they got paid some for that. I tuned into the founders press conference on the morning of the first game, and that was bizarre, weird. They were sitting on couches and turning laptops around to show other people. It was just like the least professional presser I've ever seen. At one point, Tobin Heath was talking about she went to watch the World Sevens one, the previous one they had, and then went to watch championship football, and she was like, they were just running in slow motion, like they were running underwater because it was just so boring and slow. And I'm like, you're talking about the sport that made you famous now. So it just seemed very weird.
Okay. Let's take a break and talk about the World Cup. We'll be right back.
The Who's Down in Who Newville were making their list, but some didn't know Walmart has the best brands for their gifts.
What about toys? Do they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie
Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple, and more.
What about...
So the Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted, from Walmart? Who knew? Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
Popeye's Scary Good new Freddy Fazbear Box has garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Try it before it's too late. And see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. You're ready to move your business forward, but first, you need to find the right team. Start your search with Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It can help you reach qualified candidates fast, ensuring your listing is the first one they see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. See the results for yourself. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
All right. Thursday, we had the World Cup draw that dragged on forever.
And you guys sent how many texts about it dragging on forever? I'm at work and I'm like, oh, another one. Oh, another one. Oh, another one.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
It.
I was following some of the annoyance and I saw in the chat, like, the balls have come out. I see balls that they can choose. And then it was another like 45 minutes after that before they actually picked them.
Yeah, I went to the KC watch party for the draw, and like 2 hours before that, they just had Nate Bukaty and Jimmy Conrad up on stage just naming countries for like 2 hours.
I'm sure that was pretty fun though. Were there a lot of people there?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent turnout for 30 degrees
Yeah,
on a Friday morning, early afternoon.
Dang, that was Friday. My days really are messed up.
Yes. But also like bless Jimmy Conrad's heart, because even during the draw, after it got like past like A through E, he kept saying there's a great chance they could play in Kansas City for every single team pulled out.
So the results, it is Paraguay, Australia, and European playoff C. I think it is probably going to be Turkey. It could be Turkey, Slovakia, Romania, or Kosovo. And, you know, all three of those games are winnable. Winnable is the key word. I think they can get 9 points out of that. Turkey is, I think, probably would be the biggest challenge of those, but
definitely.
But yeah, maybe they stumble before they even get there. You know, Kosovo, tricky team of Kosovo. You never know.
That's a team that beat the U.S. though earlier this year,
right?
Yeah, in the Gold Cup. Although it was Gold Cup without most of the players you would expect to be there. I don't want to say like your regulars because Pochettino might come after me.
So the day as a whole, I appreciated very much. I liked the results for games here in KC. Didn't end up getting Germany. We still had a chance about Germany, but Argentina and the Netherlands, obviously two very good teams. I'm very excited about that. There's going to be some good games to get to, and even those other ones, whatever. It's still World Cup games here. Those would be fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, we got some passionate fan bases, Argentina and Netherlands for sure. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Did we ever get word on the rumors about Germany being hosted here?
They haven't decided yet.
Base camp.
If I understand correctly, I think they have till next month to put in their bids to where they want to be hosted, and they were waiting to see where they're going to play. So,
well, then maybe that would indicate that we're going to get Argentina or the Netherlands,
or Algeria and Algeria.
I've heard. Well, Thad, didn't you say that Argentina's training in Florida?
I had heard that they were going to base in Florida, but I don't know that that's. I mean, again, nobody's decided yet. So,
yeah,
I'm holding out hope for the Netherlands.
Why?
That'd be nice.
Just because there'd be something I could go look at. It'd open up some training. I can go watch some world-class players kick the ball around.
I think I'm dressing up in all orange and joining their march.
Yeah, they can't turn us
Carrie.
all down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you chant in Netherlandese? What do they speak? Dutch.
So, Carrie, you ought to ask their fans how many Sporting Kansas City players they can name.
Thank you. Thank
None.
you. No, we will be using that for content. Thank you, Roberts.
So yeah, I'm excited about the teams in in Kansas City particularly, but there are two groups in this World Cup draw that
Dude
are a little rough. A little rough. I mean, England's group, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. I mean, Panama obviously, but that's three quality sides there. And there was one other group that looked a little difficult as well. I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, there were just a lot of good pairings in there in groups and like his matches from years past and things like that. There's just some good storylines in here. It was a good, exciting draw.
I mean, it's a little watered down, obviously, but
yeah.
With the
They kept
48
freaking out
teams.
at they kept freaking out at during that draw at everything that Shaq would pick.
Do you love the Shaq in comparison with what's his name? I forgot his name all of a sudden.
Well,
Kevin
I just
Hart?
don't.
Yeah, there you go, Kevin Hart. Yep.
Yeah, they had the goats of all the sports there, except for Michael Jordan. Where was he at? Oh, actually, he's been in the
doesn't need
news,
the money.
wasn't he? He actually was. He was testifying in like an antitrust lawsuit for F1 or motorcycle racing or something like that. You guys know he does that? He like owns a motorcycle racing team. Yeah, that was. I just read that in the news. He like just had to speak in front of a judge or something like that in some antitrust lawsuit. So that makes a lot of sense. I was wondering where he was, and I had the answer the whole time.
Who was the hockey player that helped pronounce?
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Harry. I don't know hockey. I don't think I ever saw him swing a stick at a puck. But come on.
I was just gonna say I loved his pronunciation of all these places. North Macedonia.
And it's funny because the first name that he said, I was like, oh, he practiced at this.
Nope.
But then I think I realized that it was maybe just because he is a bit of an international himself, and he just got lucky on the first one that he knew, and then the rest of them were all pretty rough.
He just got lucky. I don't think it's because anything to do with international. He just got lucky. He's potentially the greatest hockey player that ever existed. Although now you can have that argument with Sidney Crosby and other players.
Mario
the
Lemieux.
kid.
Yeah.
Let me just say I know his name. I just couldn't think of it.
Name another hockey player.
That
That's
I
it.
didn't just
You
name.
got me. You got me. That's
or
it.
that I didn't name.
The only other one I could do is Alexander Ovechkin.
Connor McDavid. And I
Oh,
did.
there you go, Connor McDavid. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that name. We're doing a hockey show now, guys. We're experts.
I would like to do a hockey show.
You watch hockey, Thad?
Wait, Carrie, weren't you at the blue line earlier?
I was.
Okay.
Okay, they were playing NFL matches.
Okay.
She was probably sitting under a picture of Wayne Gretzky while she was
Right,
there.
yeah.
I had a free beer. I focused on the beer and I watched the Bears lose.
Sound a little upset about that, Carrie. You a Bears fan?
No, it was just I don't know.
Sound like she had some money on it.
Everyone else in there definitely had money on it, though.
I'm the only one of my friends that doesn't do any sports betting. Thad, do you do that?
No.
I've never placed a sports bet on DraftKings or any of those.
Well, it's only legal in Missouri as of like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, my roommate and everyone I know was just, I live very close to the border. They drive like 3 blocks over and do it.
Fair.
The 400
Yeah.
commercials letting us know Missouri was about to be legal.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I'm
off
very
my
tired of that.
screen.
I'm so excited not to
Jesus.
see those.
Yeah, those are the worst.
I'm trying not to watch any of those, and I still keep getting them. The only good thing was what's his face came here and declared Pizza Tachio's good pizza.
Yes, that isn't Pizza Tachio so good. I
Yes.
love that pizza.
I heard about it last night from Thad, so let's check that out.
Go to
And thank
Pizza
you-
Tachio.
thank
You
you
guys
for
should
ju-
sponsor me and bring one back to Lee Summit. Damn it.
Thank you for just saying what's his name, because that's the only good. He should have just stopped there at the pizza reviews. That's where I liked him the most. It's the only place I've ever liked him. And yeah, he nailed that. I was so ready for him to take a bite of that pizza and hate it, and I was gonna hate him even more. But no, you can't. It's undeniable. That's good pizza. Go try that.
I watched his pizza reviews just because, and I won't say his name because you hate him. I just can't remember his name earlier.
Good.
Because I don't care. I don't watch a lot of that stuff. I've heard very good things about him. I've heard very, very bad things about him, and so I'm pretty ambivalent in general. But his pizza reviews, I pretty much agree with the pizza reviews he gave to Kansas City. So
Didn't he hate Minsky's? I haven't had
yeah,
Minsky's in like, I don't
Yeah.
know, 10 years, but
Yeah, I haven't either.
Minsky's is fine.
Minsky, they're the ones that I think they conceded that the pizza's not great, and then they started making like crazy pizzas, right? Isn't
Yeah.
like Minsky's has like
Mm.
extravagant like barbecue things and
Right.
stuff like that? Yeah.
And they're not bad. But I mean, again, it depends on what your taste is. Like I like thin crust pizzas. I like New York style pizzas. I don't like the Chicago type stuff. Again, it goes into the whole Chicago dumpster fire bin for me.
what are your thoughts on emos?
I love emos.
Okay.
Okay, so there
So
is
everything
thin
else
crust
he
pizza
says
in
is
St.
irrelevant.
Louis that is better than Emo's on the hill.
What's that?
So there's better thin crust pizza on the hill than at
Oh, yeah.
Emo's. Yeah.
No doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that.
I still like emos. That doesn't change the fact that I like them. But I mean, there's a
Right.
big difference between chain pizzas and you go to like one-off places, just like I don't go to Dickie's or Famous Dave's for good barbecue, right? I go to places that have one store or maybe three.
Right.
Okay. Did we talk enough about the World Cup?
We will never talk enough about the
True that.
the World Cup until it's done and dusted and gone.
Well, who could have predicted that Kansas City would have the first game of the defending champions?
Oh yeah.
Who could have predicted that? And that both Thad's daughter and myself would have tickets for it. So there you
Yep. So I have to be nice to my daughter if I want to go.
go.
But
Just
yeah,
need Messi to play.
There's that really slim chance that we can get Messi versus Ronaldo.
yes.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Well, that's I was trying to get back to that. Yes, that's a good point, Carrie.
Yeah, so they both need to win their group and then make it to the quarterfinal, and then we would have one of the most highly anticipated World Cup quarterfinal matches of all time.
And potentially one of the last ones of theirs.
Yes.
I would think it'd be the last for each. Yeah.
You would think.
If they make it there, it's the last one for one of them. Because I don't. Yeah. So
You
no matter
saw
what.
that. You saw Ronaldo score that bicycle kick the other day. Dude's still doing it. It was as athletic of a bike as I've ever seen him do.
He still can play soccer really well. And I think were we discussing that last night about how he just like beats up on teams like Macedonia and that's why he has the most goals.
I was not
Like-
sure you were going to finish that about soccer. You started he beats up on, and I was like,
Were you expecting me to say girlfriends, people he's paid to be there,
Yes,
anything
I
like
was
that? No, I wouldn't go down that route and say anything like that because I would never want to be sued. But
Oh,
I
I
mean,
was-
I've heard people say things like that, and that he does stuff like that, and that's
I
one of
was
the
just
reasons
so
he went
shocked.
to like the Middle East instead of to MLS. But
I was
I'm
so
pretty sure
shocked.
that's Sporting was going to have an army of lawyers in order to defend him if he did come to Kansas City to play. And then, an army of bodyguards to keep media from asking him any questions. And then he would have probably played for, 8 months and then left and went to someplace else. No, I didn't anticipate that at all.
wow, Thad finally got to get his full thoughts out on the Ronaldo situation.
No, there's more, but I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Yes, good stuff from the World Cup draw. Gets me very excited. US it is Portugal and Germany, right? Are the two warm-up matches, and then it's off to the real thing.
Yeah, and those are good ones because that's what we need. We need high competition to be ready. So
Definitely.
well done.
So, you know how you've made the statement that I didn't like Pochettino. I didn't think he was good enough, or some variations of that. And I don't think I've ever said that. I just questioned because he had not been a national team coach. I'm liking him more and more as things go along and all that stuff. But kind of like now, like we got just a little bit more time. But right now, I get to the point where any player named to the national team, I fucking love him. Period. It's Gio Reyna, cool. It doesn't matter. Anybody, they're the national team. I'll be rooting for them.
Yeah.
I want them to do great. After that, I can hate them.
Yeah.
But
At a
Next
time
8
where
months, love them.
at a time where my patriotism is quite low, the World Cup gearing up, I feel it again. I feel it building up like like Wonder Woman. I'm ready for Wonder Woman in the stands, and I just get all geared up for this.
So, Cody, to confirm, actually, we play Belgium first, and then Portugal, then to be determined, and then Germany.
Yeah, there's 4 more games, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And there'll be good teams. There'll be teams that are in the World Cup. So I still can't believe we have 6 teams we don't know who they are yet.
Correct.
When do we find out?
Not till the end of March.
That's right.
Because they'll play their semifinals and finals to make it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Our friend Jimmy Nielsen, friend of the pod, friend of Kansas City legend, got a new job coaching Oklahoma United FC.
All right. Still down in Oklahoma.
At least he will be for that.
Yeah. Oklahoma Energy kind of dissolved a few years ago, so this is a new team.
Right. I think it's NPSL level or something like that. It's not a very high level team, but back in coaching. Wish Jimmy all the luck.
All right, nice job, Jimmy.
Sporting. The other side don't seem so tough, and 3 own goals ain't all that rough. Our skipper has just been sent off. Supporters strong have all gone soft. My football team's got me drinking. My football team's got me drinking. My football team's got me drinking. Give me beer or whiskey, wine or gin, anything to shake this mood I'm in. My football team's got me drinking. My football team's got me drinking. My football team's got me drinking.